What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Merrin Tv, the young Spike Lee of the D, coming live and straight from the 313. Hey man, I just want to send a big shout out to my people at Flyer Than Average. They sent me a really nice tee. They're teaming up with me and my homeboy JB. Make sure to check him out at JB Collectible Kicks. And Flyer Than Average is a really nice, dope Detroit clothing company. So they sent me a hoodie as well. It's so hot today here in Michigan. I didn't get to wear it today, but I was wearing it about 2-3 days ago. And it says Flyer on the sleeve, so you can visit them. I have their website here. Check them out at flyerthanaverage.com. Their Instagram is flyerthanaverage. So if you rock with your boy Merrin TV, make sure to check them out. Check out their website, see if there's anything that you like. So let's jump into this Q&A. So the first question that a lot of people always ask is, my name really Merrin? So my real name is Merrin.
Who?
So you spell that Demerrin. What is my nickname? My nickname that my family calls me is Champ or D, so one or the other. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is orange. So my favorite color is the same as Kodak Blacks and Jacquees. So that's an interesting fact about Merrin TV. When is my birthday? My birthday is actually in about 2 weeks, on May 31st. I am a Gemini, so that's my horoscope sign. I will be turning 21, so currently I am 20. This is a really highly anticipated question that you guys were asking me. What made me start YouTube? So what made me start YouTube, a lot of you all don't know, Merrin TV wasn't just gonna be me. It was actually gonna be called the D and Shan Show. So me and my homeboy Shannon, who I go to college with, we were going to start our own YouTube show doing about the same thing I do. Maybe even different, because it would have been two different personalities on one channel. And we never got around to it. So I took a year, and he can attest to this. I took a year to study YouTube. I used to study all different types of YouTubers. I used to watch so many different videos, from sneaker YouTubers to lifestyle vloggers to comedic vloggers. I would just study and watch. And when I got so motivated, I was like, man, I could literally do the same thing they're doing. And my first vlog was actually unsuccessful. So I made the top 10 video. That is my first video. That was the original video, but I recorded that video a week before and accidentally deleted it. So I had to do that all over again. And that's no lie. You could ask, they call me Deezy. She is the one who really pushed me to keep doing YouTube, because I told her I give up. She's like at 36,000 subs, and I told her, like, yeah, this ain't for me. And I was really discouraged, because I spent all this time on editing. I was learning, and I was just so mad. But that's another thing. Never give up on yourself, because I was going to give up on YouTube after my first video. So I'm glad I never did that. You know, I just stayed persistent, and I'm here ever since. If you could wish to do anything, what would it be? I always wanted to do something helping people. So if I could help people in any type of way, I would love to do that. I would love to have like a streetwear clothing company that gives back to the community. So basically, you just donate your old clothes, and then I find people to give it to. So, but when I say old clothes, I'm talking about, like, you know, designer clothes, because there's a lot of kids out here who really want to dress and look just like people on YouTube or people in music videos. So I was like, you know, why not have a like designer clothing recycle? So hopefully you guys don't steal my idea, but you know, it is what it is. Jeans or sweatpants? This is a good question for a lot of sneaker YouTubers, because I personally believe that you could really rock both. Jeans to me are just a classic look. I really like ripped jeans or biker denim or moto, but I like certain sweatpants with certain shoes, if that makes sense. What is my favorite thing about myself? I would say my old soul. A lot of people know I am really an old man.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Who is my favorite comedian? So I have two favorite comedians, Joey Coco Diaz. I wouldn't say he's number one, but he's definitely number two. And then number one is Corey Holcomb. So both of them have a like very vulgar but very dark and very serious comedic routine, and they are my favorite. What is my favorite designer sneaker? So I would say anything Versace, just because they really gave me the opportunity a long time ago to spread my wings with them. What is my favorite food? My favorite food ever since I was a child was spaghetti. So my mom and dad used to make me that all the time when I was a little kid. What is my favorite clothing brand? So I would say it's in between Polo, Nike, and Off-White. I like Off-White because it's black owned. I like Nike because of the culture and what it did for the community. And I like Ralph Lauren just because it's a timeless clothing line. Like, you could wear Polo 20 years ago and it still be hot. You could wear it 10 years from now and it still be hot. So I really like that timeless look. Where do I see myself in 5 years? So right now I'm in college, so I want to be out of here, graduated, and probably living down south. So either in Atlanta or Florida. So that's really it. If I move anywhere else, it's because some woman dragged me there against my will and I just listened. That's that. What year am I in college? I am a junior, so I am almost out of here and I cannot wait. Am I single? Yes. Do I have a crush? Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't? Who is one famous person you want to meet and why? I kind of already met the famous person I wanted to meet, and that was Big Sean. Who is your role model? And why is that someone I look up to? Because of what he does for Detroit. Big Sean is a pillar of Detroit, really. He gives back to the community. He always represents Detroit to the fullest, which I always love. He brings a lot of job and opportunities here for all Michiganders. He is just a really humble guy when I met him. What type of car do I drive? I drive a Ford Fusion 2016. Who is my top 5 artists? E40, Tupac, Big Sean, Payroll Giovanni, and Peasy. And then I want to make an honorable mention to Team E Snoop. Rest in peace. What is my favorite vlog? So my favorite vlog would probably be my first one, just because of that story about how I told you guys I wanted to quit. That could have changed a lot for me and could have closed a lot of doors for me because I met a lot of interesting people from vlogging. Who is my favorite vlogger? So my favorite vloggers would, I'm gonna start with my homeboy, for real. JB Collectible Kicks. Without him, I wouldn't have that teamwork. He's definitely my homeboy, but not only that, but he's also my favorite vlogger. Facts. Then I would say Funny Mike. I would say Carmen and Corey. The couple vlog. Yeah, I do watch a couple vlogs, Mike Rich and Jumpman Bostic from Detroit. Shout out to JB. If I could visit one place or country for free, where would I go? I would go to Africa. I would want to go all over Africa, so I would want to see Egypt and I would want to see South Africa, but other places as well. Those are just 2 specific spots. If I could customize any Jordan model, what model would it be? So it would be a Jordan 9 because it's my favorite, or Jordan 11. So between those 2, do I ever think I will stop being a sneakerhead? I actually have slowed down, believe it or not. I would never say I would stop being a sneakerhead. I'm just more cautious on what I buy. I don't want to buy anything that I personally don't like. Is there any releases coming up or past that you had your eyes on? Yes. I missed out on the Bread 4s. I'm very upset about that. I missed out on the Concord 11s. Very upset about that. And then I want the Bordeaux 7s, like I said. And anything coming up, I would say I'm looking forward to the Royal 12s that's going to come out and the Bread 11s that's going to come out towards the end of the year. Oh, and them yellow Ferraris, whenever those come out, I want those. How do you want to go about making the culture of sneakers better than what it is now? I think the only way the sneaker community is going to go forward is by people being unified. We just got to put all that to the side and work as a team, not downing people within the community. And then also lowering these prices. It should be no reason why people are paying $200 for a non-designer shoe. Next question. If you won a lottery, what would be the first thing you do? So the first thing I would do if I won the lottery is give me an old school Monte Carlo on some deuces, as my boy JB would say. I throw that boy on some deuces and slap some sounds in there. That's because you always got to take care of yourself. After that, I'm taking care of my family. Ain't nobody gonna have no bills, and I'll put money away from my little brother and sister to go to college. If you could date a celebrity, who would it be? It would be probably Sanaa Lathan. She's a real beautiful woman. Actually, you know what? You know who I would really try to shoot my shot at is the girl from Blackish or Grownish, Yara Shahidi. I hope I pronounced her name right, but man, she is cold. She is cold. And she's super woke. When meeting a person, what's the first thing I look at? Believe it or not, I look at their teeth. Oh, you can tell a lot about somebody through their teeth. What are some upcoming vlogs that you can expect from Merrin TV? So next month, I plan on going out of town. You'll probably see some vlogs then. In the next 2 weeks is my birthday, so you'll see the 21st birthday vlog, which is going to be crazy. You're going to see a lot more versatility on the channel. I just want to throw that out there for all my sneaker lovers. You're going to see a lot more interviews. You're going to see a lot more vlogs. And I'm going to have you guys meet some of my friends really soon. I really love the feedback I get when I do videos. As always, man, it's your boy Merrin TV, the Young Spike Leader, the D, checking live and straight from the 313. And as always, I'm out. All right, cool.